What's going on, everybody? I'm Tank, and this is another episode of Roadie Reactions.
Get with this.
In today's reaction video, I'm going to be returning to a band that I actually just recently discovered, which kind of blows my mind because when I was in high school, I was introduced to the European metal scene from the Gothenburg sound. Tons of great metal bands came out of Gothenburg. That's exactly where this band came from, but for some reason, they eluded me for years and years, and they've been around for years and years. But that doesn't matter anymore because I finally heard them and I absolutely love it. A couple weeks ago, I checked out the latest single that they had released, Eternal Nocturnal, and it was the first song that I ever heard by them. And I loved it. Right then and there, I was sold. I wanted more of this band. And then I found out they were releasing this video, and a lot of you guys told me about it, and I do thank you for that. But trust me, I knew, man. I had it marked down because I have been waiting for more. And this is a song from their upcoming album, Escape of the Phoenix, which comes out February 26th, which coincidentally is a huge day for record releases. I already have 3 or 4 albums pre-ordered that are coming out that day. Architects, Epica, Evergrey. I think there's one more that I'm missing too, but anyways, let's get into this video, man. I'm super excited. I will link this original video in the description below. And today, I'm once again listening to Evergrey, and for the very first time, watching their music video for their brand new single, Where August Mourns. Let's go. God. Alright, dude. Everything about this. First of all, I love that this is another performance video. I love these videos. I love to see the gear. I love to see them perform. Even though it's not a live performance, you still get to see what they're doing. This sounds impeccable, the mix of this. You can clearly hear everything. Right away, I noticed how good the bass tone is. It's got a good punch, a good grit to it. You can hear the keys really well. You can hear everything. It sounds fantastic, man. Let's pick apart a piece of gear real quick because I saw something that was really cool. Their keyboardist, I'm still learning names because I'm getting familiar with the band. I believe it's Ricard. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. If I'm wrong, I'll correct myself. I'm sorry. So he's got the Moog that I brought up in the last video, but he's also got a Rhodes piano, which I think he did have in the last video. I just, for some reason, didn't notice it. The Rhodes is really interesting, man. And that, I'm not like really familiar with them, but that looks like it might be an older one. I don't know if it's one of the early models, like a Mark I, but I saw the 73 logo on it. Rhodes pianos are really cool because they're built like a normal piano where the keys engage hammers that hit strings, but on a Rhodes, instead of strings, it's like metal twine and there's pickups in it. So you can plug it into an amp. It's an electric piano. It's pretty sick, man. There's going to be a lot to pick apart in this. Let's just keep listening because this is fantastic.
Just
huge. Holy shit, man. I'm like getting a legitimate emotional response from this. This is maddening that I have never listened to this band. The great thing about this band that I liked from when I heard Eternal Nocturnal is this is what I could show to people that don't normally listen to metal and really get them into it. For example, my wife doesn't necessarily love extreme heavy metal, but there's some stuff she can get into. And when I showed her Eternal Nocturnal, she loved it immediately. She loved Tom's voice. She liked the sound of it. We were trying to figure out, like, Tom has a very soulful voice. We were trying to figure out who he reminds us of, and we couldn't pin it down. But I don't care. That doesn't bother me. All I know is that his voice is fantastic. And speaking of Tom, playing a comparison guitar again, and we talked last video, he is endorsed by Comparison, and he has tons of different customs. I was pretty convinced in the last video he's playing a Dellinger. A lot of people told me it was a Horus. I disagree. If I ever talk to him, I will ask. That is a custom Dellinger, and I kind of got a cheat sheet on that one because the Dellinger nameplate is on the headstock, but it is a custom guitar. You can tell by the layout of it. Let's keep going. That bass tone is sick. It got too dark. It went too far. Ooh. Price for truth was sacrifices I needed to do. A heartfelt leave. It offered peace. If I'm just taking this can go on. I came from chasing dreams to feel alone. There must be changes, mischief and strong. I really need life to touch me. There must be reasons I'm on my own. I really need life to find me. There must be changes, mischief and strong. Oh, we're going solos here, aren't we? Touch me. Before this part, let's talk more gear. Wow, I was expecting just going right into a ripping solo the way that was leading. Wow, man. I'm like overwhelmed right now. I'm excited. If that makes, I'm really excited, man. I feel like I just discovered one of my new favorite bands from the last reaction to Eternal Nocturnal and this one. Seriously. Let's go back to that bass tone I was talking about. Johan, their bass player, the last video he was playing a Spectre, and from the information that I saw, he is endorsed by Spectre. But that doesn't look like a Spectre in this video. Now, it's not necessarily what he recorded this track with, because it is a music video, but Spectre has a very recognizable headstock. That is not a Spectre headstock. My first gut instinct was that it's an Ibanez SR. Sound gear bass. That's what SR stands for with Ibanez. Then I thought maybe Yamaha, but now I'm back to Ibanez SR, and it's a 5-string. And if I remember right, the last video he was playing a 4-string. Dude, his bass sounds incredible, but he's doing some really cool runs, some really cool parts transitioning into other stuff, man. I absolutely love it. You know what? We actually followed each other on Instagram. I will message him and ask him what kind of bass that is, just so I for sure get the right answer. And then the other guitar player, Henrik, I believe it was, is still playing that Charvel that he had in the last video. That is his limited edition signature custom guitar. His name is on it. They made that for him, and it's based off of their SoCal body style. I believe it's called it's a Pro Mod SoCal 1, I believe is what it is. Looks super awesome. Sounds really good, man. Dude, we're only like halfway through this. I really only want to pause one more time and maybe talk about drums or something, and that's it. Let's just enjoy the rest of this. Oh, I like the electronic parts. I also love that the bass and kick drum groove are tight with each other. Oh! This is so sick. Oh, let's go. Dude, man, God, I haven't been this excited about listening to a new song in so long. Didn't get a guitar solo from Tom, got one from Henrik, and it was awesome. Drum-wise, I'm not even gonna lie, I can't really see the products and everything because of how the video is shot, which the video looks incredible, by the way. It looks like they're either in a warehouse or in a theater, and they just kind of set it up like a live performance and shot it that way. It looks awesome. The haze that they're using with all the lighting and stuff, fantastic. Great shots. Whoever did this, great job. Drummer, oh, shit. Jonas. I don't know if it's a hard or a soft J with Swedish. Either way, from my last video, I discovered he is an exclusive artist of Pearl Drums Europe. Uses Sabian cymbals. I believe it was Promark sticks for drumsticks and Remo for drumheads. They're pretty popular brands, man. You see those with a lot of drummers. I mean, that's like big time names that he's using. So let's finish this off, man. A change of season, where are you more? I really need life to touch me. If I'm mistaken, let's get on. I came from chasing dreams that feel alone. There must be changes, mischief is strong. I really need life to touch me. There must be reasons I'm on my own. I really need life to find it. There must be changes, mischief is strong. I really need life to touch me. Dude. This might be one of my favorite bands I have discovered on this channel. I'm still going. I'm like, let's go talk about it. I'm kind of feeling like I've just been deprived for years of this band. Seriously. You know, I have so much to go back and listen to from these guys because I know they've been around forever, but music seems to find people at the right times in their life. And I'm excited that now that I know this band, I can listen to them now and going forward and experience it in different parts of my life. This was fantastic, man. Absolutely fantastic. now that I've heard this, I cannot wait for this CD, man. I pre-ordered it immediately after I heard the last single, and now I'm just super excited. What day is it today? The 5th. February 5th. We got 3 weeks to go. 3 weeks from today. Man, just... I'm excited, man. That's it. That's all I can say about this. This was great. Thank you for everybody that honestly got on me about checking this band out and that gave me the heads up this video had come out. I'm going to be checking out more. We're probably going to go back catalog now and check out some older stuff too. So thank you guys once again. If this is your first time here, feel free to click subscribe. I release new videos all the time. So if you turn your alerts on, you might get notified by YouTube when they come out. If you liked this video, I would greatly appreciate the like, as it does help the channel. But if you disliked it, it's okay. It's okay. Thank you for watching this time. You're free to click dislike and move on. I'm also on a ton of different social media. I have a Discord server that I hang out on often. I stream video games on Twitch. And if that kind of stuff interests you, I will drop the links to that in the description below. My handle on everything social media is @TankTheTech. Thank you so much once again for watching, and I will be back very soon with another episode of Roadie Reactions.